What they want is this red biro. He's still with me. They have failed.
Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, I saw this publication as allegedly put out by the Nigerian police force and I thought to share it with you. Recall that some days ago we had a federal high court in Abuja ordering for the arrest of Edison Ehie, who is the former factional speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly and the current chief of staff to Governor Fubara of Rivers State. And hours after, a counter order was given by a federal high court in Port Harcourt in favor of Edison Ehie, putting a stop to the so-called purported terrorism charge placed on Edison Ehie to be arrested by the Inspector General of Police. Now, we have another information that was put out by a news agency called Nigerian News. It says that court rejects bid to dismiss terrorism charges against FUBARA'S chief of staff in person of Edison Ehie. Now, before I put out the full information to you, I'd like to say this. For goodness sake, I thought that there was a peace pact by Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regarding the issues in Rivers State, that everybody should shield their sword. I thought that this agreement that was signed by the governor of Rivers State in person of Sim Fubara should have been adhered to. It's obvious right now that that was a bait to ensure that Fubara shield his sword and they go ahead to attack him. In as much as I do not support any politician going ahead to put ablaze a state property like the Rivers State House of Assembly, I'd like to say this, that enough is enough. We all know allegedly who is the person behind all these shenanigans in Rivers State. That the former governor of Rivers State in person of Nyesom Wike is obviously behind all these shenanigans. And for goodness sake, Rivers State government has been favorable to you. Nigerian government has been favorable to you. You have been a local government chairman. You went ahead to become a chief of staff. You went ahead to become a governor, a minister, and currently the FCT Minister. For goodness sake, I thought that the people of Rivers State should rest. This issue of putting out the Rivers State interest on the altar of your personal interest must be put to an end, for goodness sake. Now, the news states that court rejects bid to dismiss terrorism charges against FUBARA'S chief of staff in person of Edison Ehie. The appeal court dismissed terrorism charge against 5 followers of Governor Sim Fubara of Rivers State was rebuffed by Justice Mobolaji Olajuwon of the Federal High Court in Abuja. The judge declined the request made by the current chief of staff to the governor Edison Ehie to terminate the charges. Nigerian News reported that the Federal High Court in Abuja had ordered the arrest of Edison Ehie in connection with the burning of the Rivers State House of Assembly. The court ruled that Edison Ehie, who also serves as the factional speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, did not possess the legal authority to seek the dismissal of the charges. Olajuwon upheld the argument presented by the counsel to the Inspector General of Police in person of Simon Lunge, a senior advocate of Nigeria, asserted that Edison was not yet competent to make any application until he appeared in court to enter his plea in the terrorism charges. Ehie, represented by his lawyer Oluwole Aladedoye SAN, had sought to have a criminal charges against him and others dropped on various grounds. He contended with the Federal High Court in Abuja lacked jurisdiction to oversee the trial as the alleged offenses were committed in Rivers State. Additionally, he asserted that the police had not formally charged him for any offense. However, the request was strongly opposed on the basis that Edison had not appeared before the court to enter his plea. The police lawyer referenced Section 396 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act ACJA 2015. In a concise ruling, Olajuwon rejected the former speaker's request and supported the arguments presented by IGP. The judge noted that the charge sheet only indicated that Ehie is at large and has not been listed on the charge as required by law. He advised the chief of staff to surrender himself to the police or appear in court to enter a plea before he could be eligible to make any application. Now, we know that this is just a strategy to make this boy appear in court, and they are going to be using the instrumentality of the court to put him behind bars. It's obvious that Nyesom Wike is behind all this, allegedly, like many have gone ahead to accuse. But we hope that Governor Fubara, who is governor of Rivers State, must do well to ensure that he realizes the power he has as a sitting governor that has been stamped and signed by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, to ensure that he put an end to all these shenanigans in Rivers State. Rivers State is not for sale, and they must allow the governor of Rivers State to sit down in office and concentrate in his duty to give people the dividend of democracy. Enough of people going ahead to put out the interest of Rivers State on the altar of their selfish aim. Please, I'd like you to do well to intentionally share this video so that YouTube can recommend it for other people to see the realities and understand what exactly is happening. But my advice is that all those who are putting out their personal interest against the interest of Rivers State must shield their sword. Please do well to like this video so that YouTube can recommend it for other people to see, and do well to also respond accordingly. Thank you so much to all our viewers and returning subscribers who do not take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video. Bye for now.